RHONJ Melissa and Joe Gorga start business with Teresa's enemy. The feud between Real Housewives star Teresa Giudice and Joe and Melissa Gorga just got a little less likely to resolve anytime soon. Teresa's feud with her brother and his wife has been a central plot point on RHONJ for over a decade. The siblings had a falling out that stemmed from jealousy. Teresa accused Melissa of being a gold digger and alleged she drove a wedge between her and her brother. Her brother and sister-in-law are teaming up with an enemy of Teresa's for a new business venture. That RHONJOG has a lot of enemies, so keep reading for all the juicy details. Melissa and Joe Gorga start business with Teresa's enemy. The feud between the RHONJ stars escalated over the years, with multiple confrontations and accusations played out on the show. Things came to a head when Melissa and Joe didn't attend Teresa's wedding to Louis Ruelas. By the time of the RHONJ Season 14 premiere, Teresa had officially severed ties with her brother and his wife. Teresa Giudice also found herself in a heated feud with Rachel and John Fuda. The tension began when Teresa publicly accused John of being a drug dealer. This explosive claim led to a war of words between the two couples. Things escalated when John accused Louis Ruelas of hiring a private investigator to dig up dirt on his past. Rachel Fuda fired back at Teresa, calling out her fake friendships with her co-stars. The drama spilled over onto social media, with Teresa publicly slamming Rachel and her husband. According to Mo.com, Joe and Melissa Gorga are partnering with the Fudas for a new business venture. The couples are teaming up for Glam Studios, which provides studio space for entrepreneurs to rent to meet with clients. Are John and Rachel Fuda returning to RHONJ? Despite the animosity, Teresa claimed she initially had no problem with the Fudas and wanted to befriend them. However, the damage was done, and the feud between Teresa Giudice and the Fudas became a central storyline in Season 14. At this point, there may not be a Season 15 of RHONJ. The show is reportedly on pause while the network figures out who stays and who goes. John Fuda reportedly said they aren't sure if they want to stay in such a toxic environment, especially because of his wife's pregnancy. The drama in the world of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONJ, just reached a whole new level. Just when fans thought the Gorga-Giudice feud had reached its peak, Melissa and Joe Gorga have decided to take their ongoing war with Teresa Giudice to a shocking new frontier, business. And to make matters even juicier, they're doing it with one of Teresa's biggest enemies. A business power move, or a calculated betrayal? Joe and Melissa Gorga have been at odds with Teresa for years, their relationship deteriorating from passive-aggressive digs to full-on explosive confrontations. From wedding snubs to accusations of family betrayal, the bad blood between them has only thickened. Now the Gorgas are making it clear they're done playing nice by entering into business with someone Teresa can't stand. The identity of their new business partner has left RHONJ fans stunned. None other than Caroline Manzo, the former housewife who famously left the show but has remained a looming figure in Teresa's drama-filled world. For those who have followed RHONJ from the start, Caroline and Teresa were once close but fell out in a nasty public way. Their ongoing animosity has been well documented, and Caroline has never shied away from calling out Teresa's behavior, even off-camera. Now she's teamed up with Joe and Melissa, making an already tense situation even more explosive. What's the business about? So what kind of business venture could unite Melissa, Joe, and Caroline? Reports suggest they're launching a high-end Italian restaurant in New Jersey, something that hits close to home for Teresa. Given her late father's love of cooking and her own foray into the food industry with her fabulous cookbooks, this move feels like a direct challenge. Rumors swirl that the restaurant, tentatively named La Famiglia, aims to bring an authentic yet modern twist to Italian dining. With Joe Gorga spearheading the construction and Melissa and Caroline overseeing operations, the trio is confident their new venture will be a massive success. Caroline's experience running her family's former restaurant, the Brownstone, gives her credibility in the industry. But for Teresa, this business isn't just about good food, it's about betrayal. Teresa's reaction, fury unleashed. Teresa's reaction, pure, unfiltered fury. Sources close to the RHONJOG claim she feels utterly blindsided by her brother's decision to align with Caroline, someone she's accused of sabotaging her reputation for years. She sees this as an attack, plain and simple, a source revealed. Teresa doesn't believe for a second that Joe and Melissa didn't do this out of spite. She's furious, and this just makes her feel even more justified in cutting them off. Fans are already predicting fireworks at the next RHONJ reunion. Given Teresa's explosive nature and her history with Caroline, it wouldn't be surprising if she calls out the Gorgas for what she sees as a calculated move against her. Some even speculate that this could be the final nail in the coffin for Joe and Teresa's already fractured sibling relationship. Caroline Manzo's unexpected comeback. Caroline's involvement has also raised eyebrows, not just because of her beef with Teresa, but because she's been absent from RHONJ for years. Many thought she was done with the franchise, but her sudden return to the Bravo sphere through this business deal has sparked rumors of a full-on comeback. In a recent interview, Caroline played coy about her potential return, but she didn't hold back when asked about Teresa. "I've moved on with my life, but certain people love to play the victim," she said. "This business is about creating something great, not about old grudges." Still, fans aren't buying it. Given her history of calling out Teresa at every opportunity, this business partnership feels like a well-planned power move. What this means for RHONJ. This shocking alliance has already begun shifting the RHONJ landscape. The Gorgas, once clinging to the hope of repairing their relationship with Teresa, seem to have finally embraced their role as her opposition. Caroline's re-entry into their world adds a whole new dynamic to the show, making her the unexpected wildcard no one saw coming. Some fans are thrilled, believing this twist will inject fresh energy into the series, while others see it as a desperate attempt to keep the Gorgas relevant amid growing cast shakeups. Either way, the drama is undeniable. With filming underway for the new season, Bravo producers are reportedly eager to capture every tense moment between Teresa, Joe, Melissa, and Caroline. If this business venture becomes a battleground, it could deliver some of the most explosive episodes in RHONJ history. What's next? For now, Teresa is keeping her distance but reportedly weighing her options. Will she retaliate with her own competing business? Will she take the high road, unlikely, or come out swinging at the next cast event? And what about Caroline? Will this partnership with the Gorgas be the catalyst for her official return to RHONJ? One thing's for sure, RHONJ just got a whole lot messier. Fans will have to stay tuned to see how this fiery business battle plays out.